Good morning. I hope everyone is doing well. Christina, Lady Duncan, No Formal Art. Hello. Good morning. Happy Gnosis. Coffee. Yes. Adrian Breast. Good morning. The only thing that's keeping me moving right now. It is 5:30 a.m. here. I didn't get to bed until about midnight, so I've got about 5 hours of sleep. No. Tree Baby Tennessee. Good morning. Kiki Mercer. Good morning. Going to be a good day. Good day. Let's see. That was Ice Cube who had the song Good Day, wasn't it? He didn't even have to use his AK that day. So that's always something. Scott B, good morning. Jeanette. Purnell 13489. Good morning from Virginia. Hope you're doing well. Did you guys get slammed with Doreen? Chickadee D. Go and get some sleep. Come back on. I can't do that, Chickadee. I have to be up. I'm playing in a charity golf tournament this morning. And they put everybody's name into a hat, and then they drew them out for tee times. And me and my friend Tim, who's in town, upstairs sleeping, we got the early tee time today and tomorrow. We're the first group out today and tomorrow. So you heard a mousetrap go off around midnight, and I was like, dang. Sorry about that, Geeky. Wasn't so bad in South Carolina. The coast got some, though. Good morning, Rain Dancer. You need to go to bed still? Thank you, Tree Baby Tennessee. You know, there are 5 tournaments golf tournaments that I play in every year, and they're all for to help raise money for nonprofit organizations. And we're doing this tournament is for the Lymphoma Society. So it's actually Lymphoma Society, but Rain Dancer. It's for the Lymphoma Society of Seattle. Is the main group that we're playing for. And last year we raised $27,000 in 2 days. So we're hoping to break that this week. And we have a silent auction and a bunch of other things that we do. We're raffling off, I guess you call it a scooter, but it's got 3 wheels instead of just 2. So I'm not sure if they actually call it something different. You were watching a Pug stream, Pug G. Tell you something, Rain Dancer. I'm not a big video game player, but I have that game. I was one of the first ones to get it, the actual game, not the download version. I have it upstairs. Still haven't opened it. I've got a whole bunch of video games that I've never even opened for the Xbox One. I'll listen and drift off. Oh. Becca Rogers, good morning. Michael Treadwell, get what's up. Outback Outlaw, good morning. Ginger Lock's mom, good morning. You're cooking dinner for friends who are going through a hard time. That's very nice of you, Ginger Locks. Very nice of you. Everybody give a shout out to Ginger Lock's mom for having compassion to do something like that for her friends. That's really nice. Anna Fernandez, from the Philippines. ¿Cómo está? Or is it ¿Cómo está kayo? I speak a little bit of. Y'all see that? That was weird. I know a little bit of Tagalog. I love the lodge. Yeah, friends are important, aren't they, Gingerlocks? All right, is it Gabriella or Gabrielle? EA? Or is that there's a space there? Gabrielle? Hi. Been quite a while for me to write you as a promise. I just did it today. Well, thank you. Southern Mom, good morning. I hope you're doing well today. Kindness Cakes from London, England. Good morning. Or, yeah. Or good afternoon. Chris. So I don't want to mess up your name, sir. Is it Godla? Good morning, sir. Are you located in Chicago? No, I'm not. I am located in Washington State. I'm originally from Wisconsin, and the video footage that you see in my videos is obviously, of the waterfront area in Chicago. But I had that shot. My friend of mine shot. He does drone footage for. He sells it, some of it, and some of it he just gives away for free. But I love Chicago. Blue Mermaid, good morning. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Blue Mermaid. Purnell, saying good morning to Southern Mom. Sorry about your lost tree baby Tennessee. Blue Mermaid, yes, I am looking forward to the golf tournament. These golf tournaments, not only do I help raise money for charities that I truly believe in and need to be supported, but at the same time, though, there are a whole mess of people that I know I only get to see during these times. We will all live very hectic and busy lives, so. Why is he only allowed magazines, no books, pencils, or pens? He's really being screwed. Must have done something bad. I'm not sure who we're talking about there, Donna Marie, and good morning. Happy Gnosis, you have to go. Bye. Thank you for stopping by. You have a great day, and you stay safe out there. Yep. Jeanette, it is. It's a win-win-win. Mr. Kevin R. Good morning. You can't believe there's a Christopher Watts movie being made. Yeah, I was shocked by it myself. Oh, if your son is in a federal shoe for 3 months, Donna Marie. Well, whatever got your son there, don't give up hope on him. There's always a chance that he can turn it around. Whatever got him there. Well, thank you, Molly, and good morning, Molly. I appreciate it. There are quite a few YouTube channels out there that Donna Marie. The content is made by people who've been in and out of jails and prisons their entire lives. A really good one is After Prison Show. Gives hope and help to a lot of people who've been in and out of the prison system. Another one, if you want to hear it straight from like basically the mouth of the inmate himself, is 23andMe. Yeah, see, me and Summer Rain, you're right there with me. 23andMe he's got a great channel. He really does. He does a lot of gaming too. If you guys are like gaming. Do you think it will be interesting to do a video on the difference between UK and US jails and prisons? I think it would. I think it'd be interesting. I don't know how I would be able to actually do that video though. The only my problem would be, excuse me, here in America we have the Freedom of Information Act and access to press and to archives, where our freedoms to gather and get information is a lot easier than it is in other countries. So it'd be hard for me to actually be able to do a video and compare. Elizabeth Bollinger, I love 23andMe and After Prison Show. Excuse me. We have FOA in the UK too. Well, I meant, Jeanette, what I meant was more that there's it's not just Freedom of Information Act. It's there are a lot more websites and the ability to research certain things. At least from what I've found, I've been asked to do a lot of content about prisons and crimes that have happened in either the UK, Australia, Scotland, or New Zealand area. And I have a hell of a time trying to find the actual verifiable information. What is out there is either on a news media outlet, and trying to decipher between what is biased and what is actual factual in a lot of cases. I mean, it might be out there. Maybe I just don't know how to find the information. A lot is redacted out back. Yeah, I see a lot of information out there like that. But when it comes to New Zealand and Australia, I passed it off to another channel that I helped her get started. A lady I know get her channel started, and she's slowly getting there. Why? I'm not sure why that was hidden, Jeanette. I'd take a pinch of salt. There's a lot of media and a lot of information that's on the internet here that I take with a pinch of salt as well, especially in the United States. Summer rains. I played golf the tournament last weekend and came in fourth. Hey, I tried. We had fun though, and that's what counts. Cool. I'm glad you had fun. Kiki Mercer, the only time she saw a jail cell was when she was in Girl Scouts on a field trip. I said to myself, you are never going there. No privacy when you have to pee. I don't remember how old I was. I was probably 10, somewhere in there, years of age, and I can't, for the life of me, I can't remember what the circumstances were. If it was a church group, if it was Boy Scouts, I cannot remember. But and good morning, Mel. I see you there. Good morning, and Margie. I mean, but we went and visited Stillwater Penitentiary in upstate Minnesota, and the entire time we were there, all these inmates, all they kept on doing was just screaming at us at the top of their lungs over and over again. Andrew, good morning. Scared the living shit out of me. Sorry for my language, but it did. And I can't. Yeah, I know. What a field trip. And I mean, I can't remember what the reason was behind it. It wasn't like, we were bad kids. We were all just there for no reason at all. At least I can remember. Probably some sick, twisted reason. Some teacher came up with, hey, let's take a school bus and go visit a penitentiary. Judah from Sydney, Australia. Good morning. Well, good evening. So, I'm just thinking, because I posted yesterday. I figured out what the time was for Ireland and for Australia for when this stream was going to happen. So it was supposed to start at 6. It started a little bit early this morning because this is what I look like getting out of bed. The hair's a little bit more messed up, than it is right now. Kindness kick, did it put me off from committing any crimes? I wasn't going to commit any crimes anyways. I think I had a pretty good upbringing, and circumstances worked in my favor, but I wouldn't say that it was going to stop me from committing any crimes. I mean, come on, we all grow up, we all do stupid things, that are borderline illegal or illegal, but especially as a teenage boy, Jesus. Speaking of boys, my son just started preschool. Got to go meet his teacher and everything else, and get to see his little cubby spot, space and everything else in the classroom yesterday, actually. Good morning, Joanne. Is it pronounced Furman? Terry Furman? How do you not smoke doing lives? Gotta get a cup of coffee and a cigarette going in first. I've got them right here. Yeah, it's bad. How do I not smoke during live streams? Just don't do it unless I'm outside. I mean, I could smoke in here because this portion of the house. So the house, I drew a diagram of it the other day. Hold on a second. All right. See this. So this is the house. This is my garage. We're right here in this space right here. And there's a hallway that goes through here, goes all the way down, and you go that way into the garage. And then there's a second floor on the entire thing. But this area that I'm in has its own central heat and air, and it's not connected to the rest of the house anywhere. Andrew, don't they demonetize you for smoking? Yes and no. You click on before you ever start the stream, you have the option to go into the settings and make it adult content. As long as you make it adult content, then they won't. And yes, teach me baby, smoking is a yucky habit. Yeah, I understand that. Mel? Oh yeah. Let's see. Between you, me, and Cece, there isn't a non-smoker in that threesome. And I keep on wanting to do a collaboration with Cece, but oh. Oh yeah, Mel, they did. They were actually they started to put them into effect on the 1st, and the new rules and regulations about smoking and endorsing of harmful items, alcohol, tobacco, and firearms. They've always been. YouTube is on this side of the political spectrum, but. Yeah, they're getting to the point where I don't know really why it wouldn't matter. They demonetize everything the moment I upload it anyways. And they'll demonetize this stream the moment that I'm done. And then I have to file the appeal. And then I have a 50-50 chance of them ever monetizing it. I figured you were going to die one way or the other. I could walk out and get hit by a truck. At least I can enjoy my cigarette. And I figure cigarette would cost me a lot more. That's true. I want to quit, but at the same time, it's not easy. Yeah, vaping. Oh wow, what? Melmo, $50 a pack in the of 40s here, and you need to quit at $50 a pack. Or are you talking a carton? I've never understood vaping. And there's a difference between vaping and the Juul, and a lot of people assume that they're the same. $10 a pack of 20s here in the UK. $77 for 50 grams of rolling papers here. Summer Rains. I don't know if that's expensive or not. I've never rolled my own. Quit smoking. There you go. Missouri. I live in Washington State, Terry, and Washington State has what they call the highest sin tax in the nation. In this state, if they're not taxing you into the grave, they've obviously made a mistake, because they will tax you from the moment you're born to the moment you die. And because we don't have an income tax in this state, the state finds really creative ways to tax you to death. I don't know if some are where's she at? Are you still here? I saw her, but I didn't get a chance to comment on her. Well, I have a friend who's in here who lives in the Seattle area. Got a couple of you here I know who are in the Tacoma, Washington area. Yeah, but you know just how bad the taxes are, because you guys get really hit with them over on the west side of the state. Me 5 and you 1984. Good morning. I hope you are well this morning. Australia. Like a cheap cigarette is 20, costs $22.20, and it costs going up soon. Always alcohol and cigarettes. Yep, Terry, always. Quit smoking and save money. Keep healthy. Oh, you know, you're not telling us anything that we don't know, but I mean, I appreciate it. I mean, I know it's going to, no human being has ever taken something, lit it on fire, and stuck it in their mouth and thought that it was healthy for them. Even in the 1930s, my dad knew that smoking was bad for him. My grandfather knew smoking was bad for him. You have enough brain power to know that sticking something like that in your mouth, it's not natural. And I really do. I've got a 3-year-old son, and I want to be around for his life. Blue Mermaid, 40 years. I've probably myself, I'm close to that, but I had about I know I had 8.5 years where I didn't smoke at all. Weed shrinks cancer cells. That is true, Andrew. My wife is a cancer survivor. I've done extensive research on it. Weed is beneficial to a lot of different things. Those who have epilepsy, to chronic pain, chronic fatigue. There's huge benefits to marijuana and to the extracts that can come from marijuana, like the oils and stuff like that. But is RA here? Oh. Chris, it's $15. Is my house going to burn down? Is anybody else seeing those flashes, or am I having a stroke? Okay. My mind is not working yet. Tea tree baby, your sister is a breast cancer survivor. And so is my wife. I thank God every day she's with me still. Chris Watts goes to hell should be entitled. I don't know if we should put that in the title. Me 5 and you 1984. That'd probably get more people to actually watch it. Blue Mermaid, sisters of breast cancer survivor. My wife had all right, hold on so I can remember what type it was. It was metaplastic carcinoma, something. One in 3.8 million women under the age of 40 will get it. It mainly is the type of cancer my wife had It only shows up in women that are normally in their late 80s after, after they've gone through menopause, and then in their late 80s is when the only times it's ever been found in live women who are alive. Most women die before they ever get treatment for it, for the type of because it doesn't metastasize, I guess, where it gets hard. And my wife's breast cancer was originally found on just a routine blood. Her blood work was completely off whack and out of whack. I guess the white cells or something like that was totally out there. They did a little bit more research, and then they found the lump was in the back inside near like one of her ducts, and we caught it in time. She had they did both removal of both just to be safe. And then it showed back up in her lymph nodes. But she's here today. Good morning, Radka. Well, pray for you, Purnell. I hope it all works out. Home straight. My brother-in-law had throat and tongue cancer. Took pure cannabis oil. 6 months later, he's cancer-free. I've never been, a huge proponent of marijuana, and it was really hard when my wife got cancer. Just about every person I've ever met in my life came to the house, knocked on the door, and handed me baby food jars full of marijuana. Margie, your son in Tacoma. That's true, Tree Baby. Marijuana has never been legal, scientifically, it's never been proven to have ever killed anyone, and nor has anyone ever overdosed on pure marijuana. Lace it with something else, yeah, people have, but that's a different story. Oh God, Manuel. They came out of the woodwork. I had, we have a family friend. She used to work with my wife. She retired in 1990. And good morning, Cece. And she retired in 1990. And her and her husband, they travel the world. But we house sit for them, and we take care of their cat when they're out of town. But she came by one day. She was like, okay, we're going out of town. We knew about that already. And then she goes, here, I have a gift for your wife. And then she handed me this package, and I opened it up, and there's this giant freaking bud in a little cardboard box. And I've never seen a bud that big. Apparently her husband, grows it in his garage. And I'm like, what? So, yeah. Had no idea. Never go in the garage when we're there to, take care of their house and the cat, because the cat has no access to the garage. Let's see. What are you just kidding about, Cece? Playing the charity golf tournament today? Yes, I am, Cece. It is 6 o'clock now. I have an 8:30 tee off time. So that's why I'm doing this stream early this morning. I have to get, I want to get this done, say hello to all my friends out there around the world. And then I got to jump in the shower, get everything ready. I got to go wake up. I have an entire house full of guests. See, when I do these charity tournaments, I travel, but there are 2 tournaments that are here locally where all the people that I my friends, they come here, and that was one of the reasons why we bought this giant house. Yeah, don't do that. I saw your comment on, but yeah, don't do that. When are you guys going to do a collaboration? I don't know. CC never answered my question in the last email. Now it's on you. Yeah, I don't know. We need to. Yeah, I just put in the and I'll tell everybody about this. So if you obviously, if you're not a subscriber to my channel, I hope you will become one. And if you haven't checked out CC and Mel's channels, please go ahead and you can stop the stream right now and go check out their channels. And if you like their content, please subscribe to their channels. But in the community tab of this morning, I posted, I'm going to be doing collaborations with the channels. I don't care how big you are, as long as you have one video and you've been trying to grow your channel, making it an actual effort to. I'm looking for people that that want help, and it's not just going to be me. I want to do a live stream with you, but I have another group of friends, and this is all free. We're not charging anybody. We just want to help other people grow their channels. We go check out the post in the community tab. Prisons is better for a murderer if they're dead. They can't be free. They say God forgives. Don't. Yeah. Prisons are all about punishment. They're not about rehabilitation, which is sad because when you look at the statistics here in America, 72% of all inmates who go to prison are eventually released from prison. But we spend all of our money on. Good morning, Linda Kay. Good morning. You should. I was telling everybody earlier in the stream. I think it was like I was close to 10 years old, and I went on a field trip to Stillwater Penitentiary. Linda Kay knows where Stillwater Penitentiary is. Not that she's ever been there or anything like that, but she's in the state. She's in Minnesota. Minnesota. Eh? Well, I'm happy, Andrew. When my wife got cancer, it was really hard for me. I've never been a proponent of any kind of illegal substance like that, drugs per se. I have a hard time taking medication for myself when I'm ill. And, and until I actually watched my wife suffer and not be able to, eat or have the energy to just get from the front door of the house into the car so I can take her, so they could give her more and more chemo. It was hard. And to watch someone you truly love slowly fade away in front of your eyes. If you have any compassion, you want to help. You want to do anything and everything. And then everybody was handing me all. I had like it was not a shoebox, a little bit bigger than a shoebox, but I think we had 13 jars of marijuana at one point. And we did mix some, takes what do they call it, a blunt? Yeah, I'm sure you people out there who smoke it know. So you take a cigar and you cut it open, I'm not kidding you. I actually looked on YouTube for this. So they cut it open and they take the tobacco out, and then they mix the tobacco and the weed together, and they put it back in, and then they take the outer part of the wrap of some of the cigar, and then they either turn it over so it covers the seam, or you re-wet it and then you put the tobacco leaf back over the outside of it and make a cigar you can smoke. And we did that for my wife. YouTube is good for something. You enjoy your golf day, Will. Time for me to get off and my ass and switch to Pepsi. Now, Terry, we all have to eventually switch to Pepsi at some point in the day, don't we? You should see Oak Park Heights. That's the max prison. We have where's Oak Park Heights at, Linda? I'm not familiar with Oak Park Heights. I mean, I know where Stillwater is, and Purnell doesn't like blunts. It worked for her because we did the Twizzler sweets, and they had a peach and a grape ones that are flavored. I guess they flavored the tobacco leaves or something with them, or the tobacco. I'm not sure really, but she liked those. Well, Dana, she's here with me today. Well, she's asleep right now because it's 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning now. But she's better today. We're still within that 5-year window. That of the greater likelihood that it'll come back, and then for the next 15 years, we have to stay vigilant on it and watch it. Oh, that's interesting. Thanks. I didn't know that, Jeanette. My wife feeds a skunk. Oh, coffee's not kicking in yet. Yeah, Southern Mom. It can be. She didn't want to smoke it. She doesn't smoke cigarettes, so we had to figure out something. Oh, Linda, I didn't get to bed until about midnight, and I got back up again at about 4. So I've had about 4 hours of sleep, and then I probably won't get to bed tonight until 1, if I'm lucky. We won't get back here. Me and Tim and everybody, we won't get back here from the golf course until 10, if we're lucky. Sorry, Blue Mermaid. Just know that your husband is in a better place, though. He's not suffering anymore. But I really am truly sorry. Coffee? I'm closer to Kentucky. What, Kentucky bourbon? Whiskey? I don't understand. I missed that. Must have missed something. How's the little one? Oh, Linda. He's really enjoying it. So yeah, I've started to say and tell everybody. So yesterday I got to go meet his teacher for the first time, and we got to sit down, and I got to see where his little cubby space is and learn a little bit about some of the things that he's doing that are great and some things that he's not doing so great in. But it was like the moment we walked in there, he just lit up. He absolutely loves it because there's other kids to be around. but he's not doing so well following instructions when they have to line up to go to either lunch or to to do recess, or they go to the library. He's not I guess they do story time once a week, where either a parent or somebody comes in and reads books to him, and then they have another person who comes in and does sign. But he's really enjoyed it. Oak Park Heights is next to Stillwater, about 10 miles away, and that is great. Okay, well, next time I'm back there, I'll stop by and take a visit. Not, but no, I know where Stillwater is. I didn't know where Oak Park was. How am I handling it? I'm lost. I really am, Linda. I'm really lost. Whereas, first off, I think I'm still dealing with the shock, the fact that he's even in school. I mean, it's only preschool, but still, where does the time go? 1 minute he's here, and he depends upon me for everything, and the next minute he's next thing I know, he's going to be asking for the keys to the truck, because I mean, it went like that for my daughter. Yeah, sorry about this, Cece. He apparently he likes it. He's not. I mean, before he even started, going to school. I mean, I knew he didn't like the word no. Doesn't like to be told no, that he can't do something or have something. Your son hated school too. Have a great day, Tree Baby Tennessee. Your grandson started kindergarten. Yeah. A lot of people think that my son is my daughter's child, because they're 19 years, 3 months apart. That's the one good thing about cancer. We would not have my son if it wasn't for the cancer. And it's the honest truth. Going through chemotherapy, it basically restarted my wife's cycle, I guess you could call it. They thought that she was going into premenopause before it all started. And then she went through, started chemo for the cancer. And then they were going to do a hysterectomy. And when she went in to have her hysterectomy, it was that all scheduled. She went to the hospital to have it done. And she went in and they said, "Oh, you have a high fever. We can't do the hysterectomy. We can't put you out for this." So when they scheduled it out for another week, next week she came in. We went to the hospital to have the hysterectomy done, and they said, we can't do the hysterectomy. And they came back in the room to say they couldn't do it again. We're like, well, what's wrong now? She still have a fever? And they're like, oh, no, you're pregnant. You're 3 months pregnant. And we're like, what? So that's the one good thing from cancer. And my son is perfectly healthy. He is non-stop perpetual motion. He drains me just watching him. How can you have that much energy in such a little body? Mel, he was definitely meant to be here. We are both firm believers. Well, at least I am more than my wife, but I'm a firm believer in that God only gives you what you can handle. For everybody who thinks that that life's got you beaten down, just keep that in mind. I really do believe that we only get what we can handle. And apparently me and my wife need to be poor the rest of our lives. So here's another baby. So I have my grandson 3 hours a day, and I feel like I've done 20 aerobic workouts. Yeah. I can understand that, Mel. How far are you from Baltimore, Maryland? Me? I live in Washington State, so quite a ways. You've been to rock down bottom before and crawled my way up. Life is hard. It's true, Cece. Life is nothing is ever guaranteed. Dana Schmida. Good morning. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Absolutely true, Dana. Absolutely true. It's true, Memo. Yeah, it's like my dad always told me. You can't take it with you. You could, but what the hell are you going to do with it? I've had a lot of money in the past. I made 6 figures. Didn't make me happy. I had all the toys and everything else. The brand new car, truck, boat, jet skis, vacation properties. Didn't make me happy. Of course, being busted broke and living paycheck to paycheck didn't make me happy either. But I found a way to make myself happy. In the situation that I was in, I came to terms with it. And I said, look, you can either make the best of the situation and crawl yourself the hell out of this, and put one foot in front of the other and make today better, for yourself, and make tomorrow, the answer. So that's what I did. Kiki? I don't know. I'm going to say yes. You can take your makeup with you if you want. Family and friends, Linda. Family and friends. That's all that really matters. Home straight. Possessions never appealed to me, but a few more quid now and again wouldn't go amiss. That's true. I mean, I'm the same way now. Money doesn't buy happiness. You make your own happiness. Maria, how are you? And to all of your family, God bless you. You, to all you, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Uh-oh, Linda had to go get coffee. Hey, Linda, while you're up, no, we don't have that option yet in the internet. I could use another cup of coffee. Live and let it live. Let God. Yeah, absolutely true. Margie, there's full of energy. If I could bottle the energy my son has, just a little bit of it. Yeah. I know a lot of people who don't even have family and friends around them, and you have to make your own happiness, though. I got a friend of mine who he spends 4 months of the year in the deep into the national forest in areas where the only thing that's around are things that want to kill him, and apparently Sasquatch, because everybody's always worried about Sasquatch getting him. But he's 4 months of the year. He almost never sees anyone. And he's that deep into the forest. He works for the United States Forestry Service. But in those 4 months, Doesn't bother him because he makes his own happiness. He loves what he does. He loves to be there. He has no internet, no outside communication except for a satellite phone for emergency uses. But he finds a way. You have to make your own happiness. Count your blessings one by one with great appreciation. Absolutely true. Rosemarie, good morning. Didn't see you before. Mama Tara. I have some awesome friends too that are not my family. I got 3 of them that are laying over here on the floor right now. I love the Stoic Lizard Cup. Wish I had bought more. Oh, the Stoic Lizard. I haven't bought the cup yet. I got the shirt. Got my Schmida shirt. Schmida fam shirt. I'm going to have to wear it on one of the streams. And congratulations to Scott. I was over there this morning, and I see that he's finally not only caught up to me subscriber wise, but he's over 20,000 now. Schmida Nation, Sensible Crime. Good morning. Yep. So do mine. My fur babies, they're not just pets to me. They're members of my family. That's a good way to think about it, Gabrielle. Huh. Bonnie O'Day. Good morning from Toronto. Good morning. Oh, yeah. Mama Tara. I'm in. Oh, tell everybody I just got a new kitten. We rescued him. I named him Bogey. So we have another cat now. So we have all the dogs. I got 2 more that I'm going to be temporary fostering. I'm frozen and buffering. I'm sorry. On my end, let's check my. On my end, it says that I am at 4 out of 5 bars, stream-wise strength. So. Yeah, Linda, you're not the only one, and I'll freely admit I did that on purpose. No format art if it is Halo, the game. Yeah, I did that on purpose. I did. I shot the entire video, and then I went back and I shot the beginning part of it again, and I purposely removed R. Kelly's name from it, and then the description of the video is ... I actually physically removed the original part of him. Yeah, and I'm getting a ton of hate for it already. That's all right though. We took in a stray cat about 5 years ago after the death to your German Shepherd. I'm sorry about your passing your dog. I wouldn't say that clickbaited you, but I purposely did it though. Zelda, good morning, sweetheart. How are you doing today? And yes, I'm up early because I have a golf tournament that I need to get to soon. Well, it's 6:30 now. We got about another half an hour that I can go here, and then I have to jump in a shower and start getting everything ready to go. I definitely did a little fudging of the title and the thumbnail and description. Sensible crime. That is absolutely true. YouTube demonetized a video that I had. It was an apology video that it's on my channel still, but they demonetized it because I was apologizing for mispronouncing someone's name and a spelling error in a thumbnail and in the actual video itself, and that's all it was. With the first 2 hours that video was up, I had 98 thumbs down, and 26 of the first 50 comments were all negative, and YouTube demonetized it. And then someone said that the video was inappropriate material for minors. Yeah. Excuse me. For what? Because I apologize for making a mistake. And it's still not Andrew. I just glanced up and saw the comment. Why, Stiven? Why? Why, Stiven? Now I lost my thought pattern. I get such a kick out of him. Oh, gosh. Wow. What are they saying? Oh, yeah. The people hated it anyways. And all I was doing was saying I was sorry for something. That was good, Andrew. That was perfect timing. I'm sorry, Zelda. I really am. I have absolutely no way of getting a hold of Scott. And that's the truth. You go to his About Me page, and it still says, want a map? There's no way to email him. There's no way to communicate with him. Why? I've had a lot of people ask me to do something with, collaboration wise with Scott. I know how to get a hold of his old booking agent, or at least somebody who had his video or his name on the they had it on their website as you could contact him for bookings for comedy. I'm not sure if they actually were his agent or not. That's cool, Rosemary. Rosemary's cat has been with her through hell. She is my ride or die. You love her. Isn't Scott the man you talk about a lot? Angelica? I mean, I talk about his channel because I really do enjoy his content personally. I don't know if I talk about him a lot. If I do, great. Yeah, I've got nothing but positive things to say about Scott. I really enjoy his content. There's a lot of people here, that are in the comment section right now that we all enjoy his content. True Crime Loser. It is. if you can see that or not. Scott Sharp is True Crime Loser. I made that. This thing has been up there. Well, probably shouldn't have pulled it off because now the tape on the back is not sticky. I have a solution. Duct tape. But back when I first started on YouTube, but at the same time, he was starting off. And I came across, somebody suggested his video to me, or his channel. I gotta go get some more coffee, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be right back. Yeah. Maybe Elizabeth, maybe she does. Don't know. I would definitely say that Scott is probably number one on the list of people that people want me to do a collaboration with. Cece is number two. And then after CC, it'd probably be an equal tie for third between like 4 different channels. I don't have the list in front of me, but I've tried to set up different collaborations with different channels, and most of the time it doesn't work out. You make a lot of things with duct tape, purses, wallets, beach bags, hammocks. I don't know if I'd make a hammock out of one. You love your projects. My daughter has been collecting duct tape. It's kind of like a practical joke between her grandmother and her. I guess she wanted some duct tape when she was like 10 or 11, somewhere in there. And every year for Christmas, her grandmother puts a roll of duct tape in a box instead of a box, instead of a box, instead of a box, instead of a box. But in between each box, there's always like another gift, like a pair of socks or something like that. And that's like the gift that her grandmother gives her. Mr. Scott Reich is reliable and sensible with facts. Oh yeah, definitely. He's on the list too of different channels that people want me to do a collaboration with. I don't know if I'll ever be able to do one with Scott Reich. Now he's pretty busy between his law practice and his YouTube channel, but I know people want me to do a collaboration. But I was saying though, most of the people that have been that have contacted me in the past and reached out and wanted to do a collaboration with me, it's just never worked out. Ted Bundy liked duct tape too. Yeah, he had the rape murder kit in the trunk of his car. Eric, duct tape, rope, a washcloth, rag, and material to bind and blindfold an individual. But most of the time, he'd like to just knock them out, with either his fake cast or shove them into the trunk of his car and just drive off. Ted Bundy was one sick SOB. Sicko. Yeah. He was definitely one sicko. I love when he did an impression of Jodi Arias singing "Oh God," Andrew, come on, let me drink my coffee. Yeah, you're right, though. Oh, holy night. What was the washcloth for, Eric? He used it to stuff it in their mouths so they couldn't make any noise, and then he put the duct tape over their mouths. Semper Fi, Rosemary. Semper Fi. Thank you, your dad for his service. If he's not around, I thank you. Anyone and everyone out there who's ever written that ultimate check, payable with your life for this country or to whatever country you may live in. Gianna Marie, good morning. Jodi Arias was a psycho. She still is a psycho. We're right back. 1 minute. I'm here. I just have to get my other computer up and running. I'm looking for the piece of paper I have my passwords on. I changed the password on my computer and on the other computer over here. And I'm trying to remember where I put the password. Yeah. Be right back. Sorry about that. Oh, Schmied is having a cappuccino. I'm not much of a fan of flavored drinks, like hot drinks like that, but I do like me a cappuccino every once in a while. Any Christopher Wants news? No. Sorry, Gianna Marie. There is no news on him. When I was a cop, I used K-pads to stuff into my mouth, stop spitters, and tells one guy I had 6 shovels into his mouth. Had 6 shoved into his mouth. Thank you, Joyce. Joyce Lynn. Or is it Jacqueline? I should wear my glasses more when I do these live streams. This is how bad it is. So if you've ever done a live stream, you know how small the print is here on the side. It's probably like size 10 font. And ain't gonna help because I'm not using that camera. All right. I have this monitor right here set up. And I'm not even using it. Marie, good morning or good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Hello. Hello, Marie. That's sick. Sorry, home straight. That is sick. Angelica, yeah. French vanilla coffee with whipped cream top. Cream, yummy. Webcam. We're using a webcam this morning, Linda. This is Leotad, Loetad. You can find it on Amazon for, I think it's $13. It plugs into a USB port if you're on a laptop or a PC. The mic, it has a built-in microphone, so we're using the mic on this actual webcam as well. My Canon, my replacement Canon, right here. This thing, the microphone sucks on. Great quality of video, shoots in 4K, but you have to plug an external mic in. And I have, well, obviously the big mics. I've got these microphones here for the studio, but I also have lapel mics. And if you're shooting on just like a cell phone, they'll plug right into the headphone jack, and you can use this as a microphone. What do you think about the Denise Williams and Brian Winchester case in Tallahassee? Mama Tara, I've actually reading about that. Yeah, I contacted the Southern District DA's office for in paperwork on that. I'm looking at my notebook here. I'm old school, I guess you could call it. I still keep notes on index cards. I literally have thousands of index cards on every case that I've ever done. I keep audio, digital, and handwritten notes on every one of the cases, and I have files of them all, and I buy thumb drives by the dozen, and I save them to I don't have where they at, right here, micro USBs. Everything's backed up on the micro USBs, and then I put it all in the file, and then I put it in the filing cabinet. That's why when people tell me that I'm wrong about the information that I go back and I can look it up digitally and written. All right, Linda, the webcam that I'm using right now is called Leotad, L-O-E-T-A-D. I'd show you, what it looks like, but it's all on its own thing, and it's really cool because the mount, you can either put it on a tripod. It's got the little thing on the bottom for screw-in part for you can put it on a tripod, or you can it's got a clip on the bottom. It's built into it, so it can open up and you can hang it right on the back of your laptop screen or tablet. It's fairly cheap, but the reason why I bought this one is because they make not this one, but they make another one that is the highest rated by Wire magazine. And for all you techie nerds out there who are into this kind of stuff, you know what Wired magazine is. But CNET and Wired magazine rated them one of the best companies for webcams. So that's why I bought it. And hey, can't go wrong for the price either. Angelica, I'm the daughter of a dead pharmacist. Don't even take aspirin. Took drugs in high school. Done now, only holistic. I just watched, um, sorry about that, by the way, Mama Tara, that the passing of your, uh, I'm guessing, father was a pharmacist. But I just watched Drugstore Cowboy the other day. It's a, it's a classic. I do not know why some of these messages keep on getting held for review. William, please do 6-year-old Karen Hornan, missing 10 years from Oregon. Mom's still free. I have to write that one down, Zelda. On the right page here. There it is. Okay. Why can't I run? Wait a minute. I wrote it down, Zelda. I'll look into it. Well, I have to be in bed by now. Participant in a marathon. Oh, geez. Well, good luck to raise money, raise funds for the poor tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Good night, and God bless you and your family. God bless you and your family as well. Thank you very much for stopping by. You stay safe, and good luck with the marathon tomorrow. Yeah, I'm not running any marathons anytime soon. All right, it is 7 now. 8 minutes till. I have to end this here very shortly. I have to myself get out of here because I have to jump in the shower and get ready to go. Hey, have you seen The American Hangman on Netflix? If not, I suggested. I thought it was a very interesting. Well, no, Linda, I have not. Yesterday was the first day in probably a month and a half that I watched any television, and I watched. No, Thursday was the first time in a month and a half I watched any television. I watched the Chicago Bears and Green Bay Packers NFL football game. It's morning there. Deliverance. Squeal like a pig boy. God. Yeah. Marie. Oh, I'm not awake yet. I keep on seeing names on the stream, and I'm like, oh, I will, Linda. Thank you very much. Offer a cup of tea. Take you home straight. You had the unfortunate pleasure of walking in on Han. I don't know what the nutritionist and neurologist is what your issue is. They're Jeanette, but I mean I'm not a doctor, and so take whatever I have to say with a grain of salt. But you might want to look into extracts, weed, was it CBG or whatever it is, oils. It's helped a lot of people in this world. Now, in my experience, you can have all, yeah. Good medicine. Yeah. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, gotta go. Thank you, everyone, for joining me today. And I hope you have a great day. Wow. I'm really sorry about that. I just saw that your reply, Angelica. Really am. Bye, everyone. Stay safe out there and have a great day today.